JoJo has fun. Hi,
So
everybody.
we're still JoJo has fun.
We're still JoJo has fun. We have not rebranded. But guess who else is here? Jeff.
Me.
Where have you been? What have you been
Jeff,
so busy
explain
with?
yourself, you monster.
Well, I was never formally invited
Hate
to many
you.
of the past episodes, so I
Okay,
just assumed.
that's not. You can F right off, sir. You know that just anyone who wants to be involved in any episode is allowed. That's the rule.
Me
You
and
were
Kim
just
are
like,
doing- me and
they're
Kim are
not
doing
calling
this.
me out, so I'm just not going to click on the Zoom link.
TTRPG, me and Kim's got to do it. No boys
I'm gonna
allowed.
throw
no
you.
Jeffs.
I'll throw you down a flight
Jeffs
of
allowed.
stairs.
That is the sign that I saw.
Anyway, we're playing Doki Doki Literature Club Plus.
Doki
One of our
Doki
best
Literature
playthroughs.
Club. Said Doki Doki. I did it in the cadence of the JoJo Has Fun intro,
Oh,
but it's harder
Oh,
because
yeah.
literature is
You
longer
did.
than
Best
has.
of.
you did do that, did you not?
Oh, that's what it is. It should be. No, you can't do it.
Nope. Yeah, it doesn't work out.
Yeah, no.
We have a history with this
Yeah.
game. I wasn't on the previous playthrough of this game, so
But you
I
were in the
wasn't-
room when it happened.
Yeah, I
yeah,
made.
I was kind of surprised by that. Why weren't you on the playthrough? Were you?
Because we were. That wasn't how we did the show then, Kim.
Oh.
It was purely a two-person team at that point.
Yeah.
Just like
Well, there's
now, I
really-
was not invited to be on episodes.
I
Therefore, I
will.
was not.
I will hurl at you like a breeze block of pain.
But there's really only one voice that I really care about. But Jeff, you can have any other voice. I'm fine with that.
So I want Sayori. Is that's what you're saying? I can have.
No, you can't have
Okay.
Sayori.
You're
she's fine.
technically not allowed to have Sayori. It's in Kim's writer.
Yeah.
She
it's,
has to be Sayori.
Yeah, I'm allowed to drink alcohol except while pregnant. Then I get non-alcoholic beverages, and I get to be Sayori. I didn't know that they were going to have a Doki Doki reboot. I just
I
planned
think it's just
ahead.
the same game.
No, there's more stuff. They added stuff.
You say that, but
It's,
Okay, you guys, how about instead of talking about how they added stuff, we just fucking check it out?
all right, fine. What's
Please
my
enter your
name?
Wait,
What was your name? Your name
the
was
protagonist
It was
protagonist is
Craig.
is Crag.
Crag. Yeah.
The Return of Crag.
Return of Crag. We don't often
Aggro
dip
Crag.
back into this well.
Return of the Crag.
I believe
that's-
this
is
is.
that gonna be me?
I believe
Yeah.
this might be. This sounds like you. Hey! Oh, it's back.
Ah, the lovely ear poison. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance. How did I do Craig's voice?
You did. I think you did Craig
He was
normal.
bro, right?
He was like a little bit bro. He was like anime actually guy.
Oh,
I thought.
I see an annoying
There-
girl
there he
running
is.
toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to the attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children.
If the voices are matching up with separate games, this character also exists in Sakura Santa.
this
you
guy
did
is this
this is the same voice.
Oh,
in
yeah.
JoJo
Oh my
Has
God.
Fun, we
That's-
cast the same guy as every anime protagonist.
That's why he had to leave his hometown and go to college in the city.
It's
and
all
have sex
connected.
with Santa.
It's all connected.
You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this. But starting around high school, 420 Blazer, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up.
Got kind of a cowboy twang going on with some of this
Yeah.
too.
Partner. But if she's gonna mosey after me like this, I almost feel better off running away, cowpoke.
All right. I think we get the joke.
However, I just saw in Dallas Buyers Club in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me.
New York City. Kim's scream was so intense it phased out of my headset.
Yeah. Kim, scale it back a little bit in volume. Human beings are going to listen to this.
Okay, can I just say that that was scaled back. I have
Oh.
a sleeping child in my home. I can't nearly. I overslept again.
This is a pretty intense Sayori.
Okay, I'll.
But she's
bring
saying
it
exclamation
down.
points after every sentence,
Yeah,
so it
let me
makes
bring it down.
sense.
But I caught you this time.
Oh my god. Maybe it's only because I decided to stop and wait for you.
You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me.
Where'd her nose go?
I don't think it was
It's
over
there.
there.
There's like a little tiny dot.
It's a bump.
That's mean, Crag.
Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something.
Fine. But you did wait for me after all.
So we're boyfriend-girlfriend now.
I guess, half it in you to be mean even if you want to.
And this voice is here too.
I guess it's you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. God, it's literally like a cackle of the damned. We cross the street together and make our way to school. Oh, sorry. As we drew near, the streets became increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute.
By the way, Craig, have you decided on a club to join yet?
A club. I told you already, I really am not interested in joining in any clubs. I haven't been looking either.
That's not true. You told me you joined a club this year.
Did I? I'm sure it's possible.
You know what? With the way you're doing this, I don't know who's creepier, her or Craig, actually.
I know. In one of our many conversations, I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Well, the thing about this guy's voice is you can tell just from the voice that if he sees up a girl's skirt, he'll just do the nosebleed drool and then get punched into the sky. That's the anime protagonist that this character is.
Segoi.
Segoi.
Yeah.
Jesus, Jeff. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime.
Hell yeah.
Grip and rip it.
Talking about how I'm worried that you don't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college.
Sayori cracks open a Red Bull.
Sayori shotguns a natty light.
Your happiness is really important to me, And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a neat in a few years because you're not used to the real world. I don't know what a neat is.
Not
think we had this issue
employed,
before.
educated, or training. I think originally you thought it was some kind of racial slur.
I'd hate to hear you were some kind of, you trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you.
All right. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises there.
Will you at least promise me you'll try a little?
Yeah, I guess. I promise you that.
Yes!
As she
Right.
punches the ground forcefully.
Yes!
A crab monster a crab monster attacks us. Sayori kills it. 2 XP. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry, I like to imagine that he's just staring at Sayori as he has these thoughts, and eventually she's just gonna kind of slowly open her eyes, like,
What's up?
Craig, you there?
Quiet. I'm monologuing in my head.
They do that in Scrubs a lot.
Yeah, it's got a JD.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
got a real JD vibe.
So here's a big thing that now Jeff, you, I, and Cam are approaching Doki Doki Literature Club Plus from the perspective of like what's different, what's changed. And I'll tell you what I think has changed for sure. There's like a lump of cheese right there.
Oh shit! They added
Why
that.
is that?
They couldn't do it the first time.
Sponge.
Why?
Okay, Kim. Well, Kim, to your point, a further question: Why would you? Why a sponge? Was that in the original? It couldn't.
I don't
have
know,
been.
but it's a chalkboard. You need a chalkboard, a good
chalkboard sponge.
chalkboard sponge. It's needed
That's where most of the teachers.
because otherwise you get a lot of chalk in the air.
I
then
do
you
remember you're
cough.
supposed to clean the board, but I feel like that's the janitor's duty, not the teacher's.
Well, in this school across the Pacific Pond, Jeff, I think the students do have to take like after school sometimes to clean up. I know. Interesting. I'm gonna click a button now. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation.
Drugs.
No, clubs.
Sierra wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club.
You're in the anime club, you dork, because you're an anime.
Kim, I have
She's
to
a
stop
ghost.
you right there. Jeff, what are you talking about?
You're an anime.
Yeah, we're an anime. You didn't know
We're-
that?
Oh,
This
God.
is an anime.
Yeah.
Oh, God, we're anime. We've been anime this whole time.
Sayori pops up.
You've been anime this whole time.
Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom.
I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you sitting here spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me. Sometimes I'm impressed.
You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late for your own club, to your own club. What?
Well, I thought you might need to learn how to read. Some encouragement, so I thought,
That would make sense. Like, he needs to go to literature club because he can't read.
Do it!
Well, then you could come to my club.
Sorry.
Yeah.
There's no way I'm going to your club.
Nah, meanie.
Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was aware she had any interest in literature, and in fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club, which is, I guess, selfish given the context of this thought. Like, this is a bad thing about her. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president, which, again, sounds like a neg when you hear it. Like, it doesn't
the
sound
only reason
good.
that she's vice president is because she was the second person there.
That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the anime club. Gonna watch Dr. Stone and Hensky.
That's so derivative.
God, I feel like 3 years has not passed. I feel like no time has passed, and I am exactly where we were 3 years ago.
Why do you care so much anyway?
Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I'd be bringing a member, and that Suki made cupcakes and everything.
Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned this.
I'll do anything for cupcakes. Anything.
Son of a gun, I'm doing it again, monologuing while staring at somebody.
This bitch is playing 5D chess. What the
Let
shit?
alone, sir. But she didn't know that I knew that she liked cupcakes. Stop ever a cupcake. I've got her now.
Check and match. Let's go.
Queen's Gambit, huh?
I just, when she does that and you exit the room, I just imagine her like pushing over every chair and desk on her way out.
Oh, man. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake.
I'm sorry, if you get to high school without doing that, like you messed up, man.
Having a cupcake?
No, if you've made it all the way to high school and you haven't sold your soul for a cupcake yet, like, what were you even doing?
What are you
in
saving your
middle
soul
school?
for? Marriage?
I know, right? Gross.
What are we talking about? Anyway.
He's not fucking your soul. Let's be clear.
Not if he does it right. I detected he followed Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit.
Nerd section.
Sayori, full of energy, swings up in the class.
You would think that in like the intervening time, they would have drawn like
More people.
background characters or something. Like just like
Like shadowy looking, like the
just
amorphous
something.
blob looking people. We don't
'Cause
need full on characters.
it still feels like an empty void.
Yeah.
Everyone, the new member is here.
I told you don't call me a new member. As I glance around the room.
Who's
Okay, Jeff, what are you gonna do? I really see you as
A Yuri or a Natsuki.
I see you as an Ayuri.
Okay. I could
I
do
mean,
Yuri.
really, you could be both.
Welcome to the
There's a lot of
literature club.
fighting yourself there going on.
Yeah, I was under the impression I was gonna play Monica
Yeah,
again.
you gotta do Monica
You're-
with the
yeah.
Solid Snake voice, yeah.
Yeah, Solid Snake Monica.
Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure to meet you. Sayori always says nice things about you.
I feel like Natsuki voice is just Jeff.
It's just my regular voice.
I don't remember what Natsuki's voice
I
was.
remember. I think wasn't she? I think she was like a low voice. So Jeff, could you just do like your own low voice, your own
For
voice, but like
Natsuki?
slightly lower?
Yeah.
For
Yeah,
Natsuki.
you're giving
'Cause really, I
Yuri
can't-
a lateral lisp, which I feel is bad.
Okay.
But
all right.
No, I like it. I like
Yeah.
it. But like have her have more. As long as she has more depth than just a lisp. Like maybe
Okay.
she's like from Nebraska.
oh
give-
yeah,
give me a Neb-
make her from Wisconsin, don't you know?
Sayori always says nice things about you.
Ooh, see, that's good.
And this is supposed to be just me and my regular ass voice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like deeper.
Seriously, you brought a boy.
Yes.
That's good. And a
Way
little
to-
monotonous is actually makes it even better.
Way to kill the atmosphere.
Ah, Craig, what a surprise.
What a fucking motley crew.
Welcome to the club.
You hear my voice and you're like, is that Jeff talking or is it Natsuki? We don't fucking know.
Well, no, Natsuki has far less inflection.
Oh, true.
All
Yeah,
words
she's flat.
escape me in this situation. For 7 uninterrupted minutes, I just stared at these 3 chicks. This club
Wait,
is
stop.
full of what?
I made a joke about Natsuki having a flat voice, but also she doesn't have much of a chestal region, and I just wanted to point it out. I put it out there, and like nobody grabbed it. And
That's a good anime joke. That would be in an actual anime.
Yeah,
well, because
Kim,
they
that
do
was-
pick on the fact that she's
She
flat
doesn't.
at some point.
yeah.
Yeah,
But she
Anyway.
is the same age, and I think the implication is she doesn't eat enough.
Right, she's malnourished.
Yes.
Yeah.
So she looks so young.
I don't. Kim, the way you said that was
Yeah.
was real
Was-
bad.
The way you said that was almost approvingly so.
Because you said it almost like wistfully.
She stays young because
Oh,
she don't
Kim,
eat.
fuck off.
What?
No, this is Jeff.
What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it.
Say.
Natsuki.
Partner.
Humph.
The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki from context clues, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student, but it's cool. She is 18. You saw the disclaimer. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori.
You can just ignore her when she gets moody.
Sayori
There's a
says
quiet-
so quietly into her ear that Natsuki's aunt Irma has come to visit, then turns back towards the other girls.
Anyway, this is Natsuki. Always full of energy.
It's a lot
Don't
coming
know
from
how
you.
she does it. I've never seen her eat, and that's Yuri. She's the smartest one in the club.
Yeah, she looks real
I
smart.
like to narrate my friends.
This is Monica. She's a little bossy because she's the president. And I'm Sayori. Earlier today.
All right. Like my friend Yuri always says.
Don't say things like that.
You should do Yuri as full Matt McConaughey. Why not?
Yeah, you want to just do Matt McConaughey Yuri?
Yeah, why
Yeah,
not?
no, I'm into it. If you think
Yeah.
you could try to pull it
Oh,
off,
no, I was thinking
work
if you
on it.
wanted to try doing it. Kim.
No, I don't. I
No,
couldn't
me,
do it.
no.
Yeah.
I just
All right.
you need to like just pull up a couple of Matt McConaughey quotes and just work on it.
Yep.
She can become more Matt McConaughey.
As the time goes on.
Yeah, as she progresses into her full self, she gets over her lisp, just like Joe Biden,
Yeah.
and becomes Matthew McConaughey,
Just like Joe Biden.
Yuri, who appears
Oh my God, why did I do that? I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Every time, I'm so sorry.
Yuri, who appears competent but mature and timid, seems to have a hard
It's the
time
White
keeping
Claw. Didn't you say there are no laws?
No laws when you're drinking claws.
I know. I'm sorry.
have a hard time
I let
keeping
out a
up with
little
people
gas.
like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you.
And it sounds like you're already to Monica, is that right?
That's right.
Really?
It's great to see you again, Craig. That's that.
Again?
Check it
Wait,
out.
did we
Butt
meet her?
push.
Did we meet her before?
In the context
Yeah, you
of,
met her before.
Yeah,
Playing the game
You were in class
previously.
or something together.
something like that.
Monica Smith, really.
Well, that's because that's how she started the club, because Sayori would be the vice president and she would lure you in.
Yeah. It was her whole dastardly scheme.
We
Yeah.
do know each other. Well, we rarely talked. Well, we were in the same school. Well, I can't confirm that I know her, actually. But we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular
Allegedly.
girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, smart,
18 the
Athletic.
whole time.
18.
beautiful, 18, athletic, smart, all that stuff. Basically completely out of my league as a faceless, nameless protagonist.
I like how she's 18, so completely out of my league. Ugh.
Ugh.
So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica.
Sit down, Craig. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica.
Oh shit, first choice.
I'll get the cupcakes.
Hey, I made them. I'll get them.
Sorry, I get a little too excited.
God, I'm actually getting cramps with this voice.
Yeah, me
It's
too.
intense.
Me too. How about I make some tea as well? All right.
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Trust us. As Sayori mentioned, it's been 3 years. We couldn't be bothered to draw that. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri are also here. They walk over to the corner of the room and Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens
Everything's
the
behind
closet.
the camera currently.
Yuri opens the already open closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. I just interject that half sentence in front of almost everything all of us do. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da.
Oh!
The fuck is this? That's Monica's face. She's just like, what have you done?
Yeah. She's like, what? Why are we having cupcakes at a goddamn literature club?
These have
We should
been
be eating
these have been
books.
unrefrigerated in school all day.
Gross.
These
So-
taste like a board game smells.
These were in the same closet as the cleaning supplies.
That's where all of those spaces are.
Natsuki lifted the foil, which is not airtight, off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats, but sweaty because they've been unrefrigerated. The whiskers are, I guess, drawn with icing, hard to tell because it's melted a little bit, and the pieces of chocolate that were supposed to make ears have sunk down to the cake.
So cute!
Said Sayori nicely. I had no idea you were so good at... Wait, sorry, I gotta say it unbelieving. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki.
Well, you know.
Natsuki's tooth will be played by
Matt Mercer.
Matt Mercer. So,
Wish it zoomed in on her face when I spoke that. Do
maybe
it.
I will. Sayori grabs it then first, then Monica, then I follow.
Put it in your mouth.
It's delicious!
Sayori lied with her mouth full as she already managed to get the icing on her face. I turned the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite.
Oh my god, just take a bite, dude.
I decided to go just straight perpendicular and mash it into my forehead. That'll do.
Like I'm marrying myself.
Time to get this absorbed into my skin.
I eat through osmosis. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my
He's
direction.
doing that wrong.
I love this. I can't help but notice her occasionally looking over during her unchanging 1,000-yard stare. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor, if that flavor was sweet. I wonder if she made it herself.
It's just buttercream. It's just sugar.
It's just sugar. It's cloyingly sweet. She used Paul Hollywood's buttercream recipe. It's
Oh,
not
that's a
great.
good one. Oh, come
No,
on.
it's not. It's too sweet.
Well, if you're gonna have a not very sweet cupcake, you want to have a very sweet icing.
Well, we don't know about the cupcake yet, Kim.
Yeah, Kim.
Okay, he hasn't gotten down to the cupcake. I'll hold my.
Just eating the frosting currently.
Just ate the frost, just licking the frosting off like the cat that's drawn on it, I guess. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Why are you thanking me? It's not like I
Haven't I heard this somewhere before?
made them for you or anything.
I mean, I would assume not. You didn't know I existed until...
I made a dozen. All for you.
I thought you technically did. Sayori said...
Well, maybe, but not for, you, dummy.
Alright.
Matthew McConaughey's like, hey, that's my line.
Yuri comes out in a taxi with a frying pan.
By the end of this playthrough, all the characters will have subverted their voices to being just Matthew McConaughey.
As it always was intended. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic.
And dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table.
And everyone may leave. You are dismissed.
Carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess, in the intervening time since playthroughs, I have been diagnosed with ADHD, so actually, it's really hard to read for me. Don't get yourself intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you.
That's not, you know.
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
Yeah, in this playthrough, I'm seeing Monica's a real bitch.
Yeah.
I think she always kind of needled them. I think now we're just kind of tuned into it.
Yeah, I think we're just
Yeah.
noticing it more because we have knowledge of like what the story is.
We know this. We know the dark, dastardly secret, Kim, that
Yeah.
Monica is
The
future
puppet
wife.
master?
Yeah. Anyway, Jeff, did you read this line in the voice?
I did read that line in the voice.
Cool.
I
Wait, play
believe
back
you.
the tape.
No, we're not doing that one.
I like that.
Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. Which is weird to say, because I'm definitely given a G Fuel vibe.
Yeah.
Based on my activities of anime and video games.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief, which I could see.
There.
I could see it. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at. Does she?
Yeah, you can't see.
Was that too much? So, what made you consider the literature club?
Now begins the hazing.
I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica I was dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed happy here. That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Now take your pants off.
Drop 'em.
He was going to join the literature, the anime club, so
Yeah. Do you wait, Kim? By that logic, are you suggesting that the anime club does slam?
Oh, yeah. Also, I think that the anime club could be the literature club. Like, why can't anime be literature? Discuss.
Why- you know what, Kim, you're right. Why can't anime be literature?
Look, we're not going to get this past the vice president of the school. We got to really shore up this argument. Let's
Okay,
get out the whiteboard.
Use a sponge to wipe it down first.
Yeah, use the huge yellow sponge.
Well, that
which
makes
is-
sense, though. I
Sure.
accidentally used a permanent marker.
Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could be a board member for any of the major clubs,
You could be a CEO of a Fortune 500 company by now.
You could be traveling around the world on a super yacht. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. You know, the things you do when you're in charge of an organization.
And a high school club.
I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it and then not take any administrative responsibility because it's unsuccessful. And if it encouraged others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream, I guess.
Monica really is a great leader.
Hey, look, they're holding. She's
Yeah, I
touching
just
your
noticed
hand.
that, touching
Yeah,
a little
can I
bit.
right click to remove the? Yeah, there it is.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yuri also nods in agreement.
Then they disappear.
Yeah, then they're gone.
then they-
Back to the other side with back to the upside down.
Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature.
Wow,
That
okay.
is really like a negative attitude.
Why doesn't
That's
my
hurtful.
YouTube channel have more views and followers? What the fuck?
It must be because the topic I'm picking I don't care about and no one cares about. Said JoJo, not referencing the game.
Just staring into the abyss.
You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, Kim.
I know.
But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident we can really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone?
Yeah!
We'll do our best. You know it.
Everyone enthusiastically agrees.
You know it.
Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they're also delighted by the idea of a new member joining, though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature.
Which has not came into conversation at all yet.
Nope.
Yeah, it's just food and drink.
And also, I guess we're supposed to be sitting down right now. Yeah, you forget that because they're not. Jeff?
Oh, yeah, me. So, Craig, what kinds of things do you like to read?
Oh, well. I'm sorry. Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way.
You're in high school. You don't really have that many years to not read.
Manga, I muttered quietly to myself, half joking.
Oh, that's right. That was a subplot, is manga literature.
You're a fucking weeb.
Natsuki's head suddenly perks up.
Oh,
It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
She's not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. I lied. I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile.
So depressed for you, Craig.
Anyway,
Sorry, you gotta say it's like, anyway, what about you, Yuri? That is such a, like, non-committal response to, like, a dead end in a conversation.
So, what, you like stuff?
So, how about whatever it is you like, I suppose?
Well, let's see.
Yuri chases the rim of her teacup with her finger,
Behind her back.
displaying, behind her back.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Wouldn't you agree, you fucking weeb?
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed to be so reserved and timid the moment I walked in. But it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books and not people.
But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well.
You know, the way she said that made me think, like, she was gonna talk about, like, I like nice walks or something. Like,
Yeah, no, she just went straight. I like a lot of things. But back to books.
Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Wink, wink.
Don't
wink,
break your arm
wink.
jacking yourself off.
What is his name? DeSantos?
Yeah, Dan Salvato.
Dan Salvato, that's right. Anyways, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
I read a horror book once.
A Goosebumps book when I was a child.
Then I read it again when I was 40 because I thought that would be a good idea. I made a podcast out of it.
It sucks. I definitely grasped
I
something.
mean, it's good, but only like 4 people listen to it. Anyway, go.
I grasped something I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really, I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For
so
someone
concerned.
as gentle as you.
I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I can't really put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, just...
That's like he said over to me for a split second.
Never mind.
That's right.
sorry, apologies.
That's right. You usually try to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
The fuck? What? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called
Don't say it out loud.
Tooth.
And give that back.
Hey, your cupcakes, your poems.
Sayori just sounds like everyone's drunk aunt.
Everything you do is just as cute as you are.
What?
Sayori says it behind Natsuki and puts her hand on. Did this happen in the
Yeah, I
first
don't
version?
remember that.
Yeah.
Bump and grind and bump and grind.
I'm not.
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I lie by saying I think it's impressive because I don't.
I just struck out with Yuri, and I want to see how it's going to go with you.
This has thrown me right out of the story, this line.
Why don't you share them sometimes?
No.
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
You got it.
Thank God.
Ready yet.
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence.
Oh my
It
god,
takes-
Yuri is like trying to put herself as like, I'm a writer too, and I know how that feels because I'm a writer.
Since
She's
you're paying
writing your-
attention to Natsuki about this, allow me to step all over her thing.
I'm
Yeah.
taller. Also, I have boobs.
The truest form of writing is writing to oneself.
See, I have better ideas than Natsuki does. I think the impression later is that before you show up, they just kind of sit here in the club room not talking.
Yeah,
And
and
then
now
when you show up, now they're just like hella catty.
they've been building it up.
Yeah.
You must be willing to open up to your real. God, I got a lot of sentences. Exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. That's what I have as the quote in my email signature as well.
Oh. God, I hate that.
Do you have experience? Oh my god. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri?
Do you really want to open this can of worms, Monica?
Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an
There was like a 3-minute pause after she said that.
you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
Oh, she just peed.
I gotta go.
I'm lactose intolerant. There was dairy in the cupcake.
I guess it's the same for Yuri.
I want to read everyone's poems.
I want to kiss every boy.
We all sit in silence for a moment after what may have been the most brutal lie anyone had ever told. Okay.
Just exasperated. Fuck.
I have an idea, everyone. I will call your bluffs. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's
I'm
all go
all in.
home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even.
Shush, shush, shush.
Let's do it.
Plus, now we have a new member. I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of this club. Isn't that right?
Kim.
Sorry, that's
Spoilers.
Yuri's thing.
Too soon.
Spoilers.
Ow.
I will cut that.
Isn't that right, Craig? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now we're back to the original topic of me joining the club. I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club.
Damn.
Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I haven't made a decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All 4 girls stare back at me at dejected eyes. See, these are dejected eyes.
Mm-hmm.
But
I'm sorry, I sound.
Humph.
Craig!
The period to every sentence.
you
Sayori.
I am defenseless against these 3 girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided. I'll join the literature club.
At least he's doing it for the right reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just like the
At least
ladies.
his heart's in it, you know?
For that clam slam.
Good job, Kim.
Thanks.
What? What about when the girls' eyes light up?
Yes, I'm so happy.
Sarah wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey!
You really did scare me for a moment. Why?
If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed.
Language.
PO'd.
Well, then let's make it official. Welcome to the literature club.
Well, put your hand out. Let's cut the palm.
Thanks,
Cut
I guess.
the poem. Cut the poem.
Okay, everyone. I think that with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring into the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over to me once more. Craig, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
That dick.
I hope it's in dance. All right, well, that's the perfect point to be ending, right? Like at the end of the scene.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. This has been great. And
This has
I've
been a
loved
solid
it.
45 minutes of us playing DDLC.
And
It's
not
a
really-
long game.
Yeah, I forgot how actually long it is, but us doing the voices definitely stretches it out a little bit.
Yeah, because normally you'd be clicking through like, where's the new stuff?
Where's the titties? When I'm gonna see it some point.
Where's the breasts?
Yeah.
Where are they?
We
Where's
never saw any breasts in our playthrough.
No.
No, there are no breasts in this game, Kim.
But if there were, it'd be fine because they're 18 and older.
Yes. Yes.
Cool.
Thank you for joining us for the first episode of Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. Enjoying it, as we always do, because Doki Doki Literature Club is a wonderful game.
But like, where's the plus? Honestly, was it the sponge?
Just okay. Do you want to really know, Kim?
No, Jeff, we wanna
No.
discover
No,
it for
I wanna
ourselves.
discover it for
This is why we
myself.
didn't have you in the first playthrough. but cheated.
Hurtful.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone.
Oh.
Hi, everybody. So here's what happened. We stopped the Zoom call, and Jeff and we talked a little bit about logistics for the next time we were going to play, and then when I hit exit game, it brought me to this. I do not know what it is. So I have no idea what this is. So I'm just going to hit enter login. Logging in root. Meta. Oh, interesting. The side stories are stories of friendship that are unrelated to the events. To get all side stories, write poems of different characters and viewing their scenes. Okay. Files. These are the game's files. Okay. Mail. No mail. That's good. Pictures. Oh, I can set wallpapers. Yeah. Love that. I have her as I have the keychain of her. Are my keys nearby? They're not. But I have a Monica keychain. I might get a new one, actually. That's cool. Music. Yep, there's all that. All the good music. Settings. All this stuff. Data collected 3%. Okay. Weird. So it's a little less meta than I was expecting. I mean, I guess it still is pretty meta, but it's kind of weird that this is now just the game. Like the game has a fake operating system in it. Cool. Okay, well, I guess that was it. I'm gonna hit quit now. Yep. We're good. Thanks for joining us. I'll talk to you later. Bye.